he has a lot of experience. He worked a lot of years for the Spanish Federation. Also, he was national coach in Indonesia. So he know everything about football.
LIRIK Sepak Bola Indonesia.
Halo Skorer, jumpa lagi bersama gue Rasatnan. Kali ini gue sudah berada di lapangan latihan Persija Jakarta di kawasan Bojongsari, Depok. Dan kali ini gue akan mewawancarai pelatih Persija, Coach Thomas Doll. Yuk ikutin terus wawancara gue bersama Thomas Doll. Oke, Skorer, sekarang saya sudah bersama Coach Thomas Doll, pelatih Persija Jakarta. Coach, thanks for your time for this interview.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay, Coach, my first question is, after you join Persija, what is the first thing that you want the players to know and keep it with themselves?
The first was, I think, my first meeting also with the team was about some rules, about discipline also. Because the start was not so easy. A lot of players, they were not in the best condition. And so we had to change something. But the guys, they were very open. They changed directly in the first days, everything. And so step by step, we could reach step by step our targets also, together with the guys. And the start, the first 2 weeks was very hard, but I think they understand directly from the first day what we wanted from them.
Okay, Coach, after 10 weeks already, you experience in the Liga 1. And Persija did very well so far. So, what is the biggest challenge that you faced through those 10 weeks?
For us was very important that everybody is working for each other. The tactical things, very important, and offense and defense. And of course, what I told you before, the condition. The player came back from holiday, not in good condition. They didn't have a training plan also for the first weeks. And we had to recover a lot of training session, a lot of hard work. It was not so easy the first weeks, and now step by step we became like a team together. And the player, they follow our plan, they follow the coach team, and this is always very, very important that they understand what we want, that they understand also how is the way. And now we could reach some good results also. We are stronger now than in the first games, more power. So we are on the good way.
Okay, good. What's your opinion about the infrastructure of the club of Indonesia? After your 10 weeks, you're traveling in another city. Now, what's your opinion about the infrastructure of the club of Indonesia? Maybe you have opinion or some critics maybe about the league, maybe about the referee, maybe you have some opinion?
I think, it's always difficult to speak about the referee.
Okay.
Because everybody make mistakes.
Yes.
Not only the referees,
Yeah.
also the coaches. What I realize is they don't want to have a normal communication,
Okay.
the referees, and they could have easier life also when they have a better communication. Because in Europe, we can speak also with the referees before the game or after the game, also about some situation. But here it's like nobody want to have something with you. Somebody is looking away. They don't want to have a normal communication. I understand the referees also, because when you are shouting outside, of course, you don't want to speak with somebody. But sometimes after the game, the emotions are down. You can have a normal conversation. And they are always for themselves. And when we want to have one day, because we are sitting in one boat, because we want to see in the end a good football game. And so the traveling is new things for me because we are going always with the airplane. Of course, now to Bandung with the bus.
Yeah.
But it's good to see every stadium is a good atmosphere. I was a little bit surprised when we had the tournament in Borneo.
Okay.
Which locker room they gave us. There I was very angry because this is not respectful about football teams. I don't speak about only Persija because they invite us to play there and they gave locker rooms dirty, no air condition and 35 degrees inside, and this is not correct because this is not necessary. Everybody can find some cleaning people and they can handle this on the better way. And you cannot, I don't speak about Persija, I speak about in general.
Yes.
Because every football player, when he is going in the bathroom, he want to have clean things, you know, where you don't have a problem to wash your hands or you go to the toilet. This is not correct, and they have to change this in the future because when not, a lot of teams they don't want to go more.
Okay, this is about the rivalry about the Persija and Persib. Maybe you, as you know about that, you have heard about the rivalry of both of teams. So, what do you think for the next game? What's the preparing of the Persija?
For me, it's now important. We can train very hard in this week.
Yeah.
Our national player are not there. We miss some player, of course, but the rest. That's why I didn't want to have a friendly game because for us it's important that we can train today, not outside because thunder and lightning. So our program we will do tomorrow. Today we could train only inside, and we can train very hard, and then we give them free on Monday and then start the normal week until the game in Bandung. So for us, nothing changed. We have always the same preparation like before every other opponent because we don't must make or give pressure a lot to our player because they will get this from the media, from the supporter. So the Indonesian player, they know what's happened, what means to play a derby. So for me, the preparation will be the same like all other games also. I played a lot of derbies. I know what is important. So you need a good balance between high motivation, but you have to be also cool.
Okay, what do you think about the Luis Milla impact to the Persib Bandung now? Because when he came to the Persib Bandung is a positive way now.
Yes.
So what do you think about the Luis Milla?
He was a fantastic player. I think he is in the same age like me. He's a Spanish guy, Spanish coach. He was a football player, so he know what they play, what they need, how they think. He has a lot of experience. He worked a lot of years for the Spanish Federation. Also, he was national coach in Indonesia. So he know everything about football. And I think he won the last 3 games also. He is in the good shape like Persija. That's why it's important we can see a good football game. And I think he will say the same also before the game. We don't need strange things on the pitch, outside. Families are in the stadium. Some years ago, the player had to come with a tank on the pitch. This cannot happen.
Yes.
We speak about football.
Yes.
And not about political things. We want to see a good game. Childs are in front of the television. Childs are in the stadium, and the supporters they have to know about this. And they can be the biggest rival, but please. Everybody has to be safe on the pitch and outside.
So that is came to the stadium with the tank.
Of course, because it's not normal. You know, and you are loving now. But I think the player they were not loving because when you are on the pitch And this happened in round of you with thousands of people. Maybe they want to catch you because the player, they are not animals. And that's why we speak about football. And that's why it's important. We can put the pressure a little bit out from this game. And 90 minutes to enjoy a football game. And the rest is not in our hands, but we can say, everybody can say that we don't want to see more this kind of things in the future.
Yes.
Because this is also not good for Persib Bandung.
Yeah.
Because people, they are speaking about this. And we want to speak one day about that everybody can proud about the Indonesian football. And not about that player, they have to come with a tank on the pitch and the army is next to you. I think nobody like to play football like this, believe me.
Yes. Coach, you made many rotation in your squad. Can you explain to us how's about the compete in between your players for the starting 11?
No, again.
Yeah. How's about the compete between the players in your team for the starting 11? And maybe you know Rico Simanjuntak, maybe for the example, the last season he is a very is the main players in the starting 11. But for this season, I think this is not your first choice in the starting 11.
I played a lot of games also from the starting 11, but it's not about Rico only.
Yes.
You know, I know
Sure.
the fans, they love him, but we love him also.
Yes.
So we have to take a choice for some football games. He played a lot of games from start. So the last season, maybe he played more from the start, but I think he scored 1 goal in all the games.
Yes.
It's not so much.
Yeah.
Okay, he can do this also better. He knows this also, but he's a fantastic player and a fantastic guy. But we have also a lot of offensive players. So we have Kremenchik, we have Yusuf, we have
Yes.
Hanno. We have to find for everybody a place. So it's not like a lottery. Who is the sympathetic guy and
Yes.
who is the guy what they fans, what they love.
Yeah.
And like we have to think about Persija. And Rico, he knows this also. And when he is coming inside in the game, he can help a lot the team, like when he played from the start. And so we have to finish in football teams to ask always why this player is not playing from the start or why this player, because you can take also other player, not only Rico.
Yeah.
But we have 10 player plus 1 goalkeeper. But we have 30 player in the cadro. Not everybody can play. Think about Real Madrid or Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
They are sitting. The best player of the world are sitting on the bench. You know, and this to handle is not so easy. And also here is not easy because everybody want to play in the starting 11. But the coach has to decide in the end, this is my job.
Yes.
What is the best for Persija? And that's why sometimes some players start and some players come inside.
Do you have any special opinion for the Jack Mania? Do you think they have any similarity with the fans Dortmund? About the atmosphere?
Yes, you know, you can feel the love from the supporters from Dortmund and also from Persija, of course. This is in Dortmund. They are singing the same song like in Liverpool.
Yes.
And here in Persija, we have also our own song. And the first time I remember, everybody had goosebumps.
Oh yes.
In the middle of
In the middle.
of the field. This is a fantastic atmosphere. Now I understand also when a singer or a group they are singing, they have a concert in the full stadium. What an atmosphere! And we have fantastic supporters. I remember they travel also 16, 70 hours with the bus to be in the stadium, to support us. So we have to give something back. Good performance, playing with heart, and yeah, Jack Mania is very special, and I am happy that I could meet also 2 months ago the president from Jack Mania, Dicky, with a good conversation.
Yes.
And so now I know better also about what's happened around of us, and it's good to know that this is our 12th man on the pitch.
Okay. Coach, one last question. How does it feel like to have played for two German national team, East and West?
Yeah, first of all, very proud.
Yeah.
Because I was 24 years old when the wall came down, and not only for the football was important, also for the whole life, because we felt free, we could do what we want, no problems more. And yeah, I was very happy because 6 months later, after they won the championship, the championship in Italy, the World Championship, I could reach to the team after 6 months, and then I played 18 times also for the whole Germany, and played also the European Championship '92. So many years ago, you was maybe a baby, and nice time. So maybe one day I will tell this also to my baby, that I could play for both.
Yes.
Nationality is one, but for two countries, German countries, because nobody know about this. Maybe many years later.
Okay, so Germany can be winning World Cup for this year?
Of course, it's always, because we are always between the favorites.
Okay.
But like England, French, Italy. No, Italy is not there. Sorry.
Oh, Italy, no.
Italy is not
Italy
there.
not
My
coming.
assistant coach Pascal, he will be angry now with me. Oh my God, Italy is not there. So, but all the countries, you know, they have the chance also.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach, for your time.
You're welcome.
It's very honor for me and Skor Indonesia. Sukses for the next game. Oke, Skorer, demikianlah wawancara saya dengan Coach Thomas Doll. Terima kasih buat kalian semua dan sampai jumpa lagi.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.